Hello and a big welcome from Swindon Libraries as we celebrate Libraries Week. And we are reading Aesop's Fables, and this has been retold by Elli Woolard and illustrated by Marta Atles and read with kind permission from Macmillan Children's Books. The Town Mouse and the Country Mouse. Some people's houses are fancy and tall, whilst others are simple and really quite small. But which one is better, a house in the town or a small country cottage that's half falling down? There once was a sweet neat little mouse who lived in a sweet neat little house. Her clothes were all mended, her chairs were all worn, and for dinner she only had bread and dried corn. But the mouse was content. She felt cosy and snug in her small wooden house with its warm fireside rug. Then one rainy day, at 3:15, there came a loud rat-a-tat-tat at the door. And there stood another mouse, graceful and grey, who said, "I'm your cousin from town. May I stay?" "Yes, of course," said the sweet neat little mouse. "Come and get dry in my snug little house." "Ah, your clothes are so wet, you must borrow my gown." But oh, sniffed the graceful grey mouse from the town, "You poor little sweetie, your clothes are so scruffy. In my house our clothes are all silky and fluffy." "Oh dear," thought the country mouse, "maybe she's right. My clothes are so tatty and hers are so bright." Then she said to her cousin, "Do come and sit down." But oh, sniffed the graceful grey mouse from the town, "You poor little sweetie, your chairs are so old. In my house the chairs are all made of pure gold." "Oh dear," thought the country mouse, "maybe it's true. My furniture's shabby, none of it's new." "Have some bread," she then said. "It's delicious and brown." But oh, sniffed the graceful grey mouse from the town, "You poor little sweetie, your food is so plain. In my house we dine on fresh cheeses from Spain." "Oh dear," thought the country mouse, "cheese, what a treat! My food is so simple and boring to eat." And all of a sudden her house looked so small. It didn't seem cosy or homely at all. "Never mind," said her cousin, "I know what to do. If you come to town, you could live like me too." "Yippee!" said the sweet little mouse. "Oh, hooray!" And she packed all the bits and bobs for her stay. They got in the car and set off down the lane, through the valleys and hills, in the wind and the rain. Till they came to the town, where the roads were so wide that the country mouse felt really quite tiny inside. "And now," said the graceful grey mouse from the town, "here is my house. Do come in and sit down." So the country mouse sat on a strange looking chair and was given fine clothes of stiff velvet to wear. "Amazing," she muttered. "How fancy, oh my!" But inside she felt awkward and ever so shy. Then the town mouse said, "Cousin, it's time we must dine. The food here's delicious and ever so fine. Please have some cheese, it's so round and so fat. But I'd better just warn you." Beware of the cat. Squeaked the country mouse, scuttling away. I'm ever so sorry. I really can't stay. It's a beautiful house and it's grand and it's airy, but really, dear cousin, it's simply too scary. Still trembling, the sweet little neat little mouse set off for her sweet little neat little house. Through the hills and the valleys, mile after mile, till there was her house, and she gave a wide smile. Then she sat on her chair, all mended and worn, and she ate a nice dinner of bread and dried corn. She found her old clothes, and she quickly got dressed. Ah, she sighed softly, the simple life's best. Then she curled up, content, on the warm fireside rug, so dear and so homely, so cosy, so snug.